think it came out all right. Anywho, yeah, so I'm here at ETH Denver, about to start judging the XDC Hackathon. All these people built so many new projects, not only just on XDC, but on so many different networks. And now we get to sit here all day and judge. So yeah, just gonna be hanging out until they come through. Hopefully, and I was hoping I could have done this at ETH Global in New York. Some people will come and do a whole presentation. Like, they'll have their whole app, their whole like device, whatever. And hopefully, if they're cool, maybe we could show some of that. So we'll see. But yeah, so far for the event, the hackathon portion has been kind of boring. Mostly because everyone's been just like hacking away. They've been building out their projects. I've been sort of like helping out. We actually just like went and helped out one of the teams, kind of on some basic stuff, but been helping out a lot of the teams sort of build out their projects on XDC. And so yeah, it's been kind of boring. They just started the main event on Wednesday, like where everybody comes, not just like the hackers. So that's been pretty cool. But this is like the coolest part. Now that people built the projects, we get to see. Now that people built the projects, we get to see all the cool things they built, at least over the past week. So, hopefully, you can see that there's people coming out. Come out, judge. But yeah, so how's your project coming along? Unless you mean XDC, my own projects have been like, I always had like little things I've been doing. Actually, while I was here, just to mess around because I was so bored, I built like this inventory management smart contract and kind of a really janky interface for it too. And if I was in the hackathon, I would have submitted it. I was actually trying to do like manage inventory for the merch we had. We had so much merch. But I just didn't have time like with the interface. Like, it sort of works technically, but it's gross. So, but I've always got a little side thing going. So, how about you? You got any side projects?
Honestly, nothing. I'm just looking forward to seeing the kind of things people come up with during hackathons.
Yeah. Chilling. Hopefully someone's literally nobody. Got 7 viewers. But this is the beautiful part. The stream, although yes, the stream's for the viewers, cool. The stream's for the clips. So hopefully someone comes with a cool project, go over it, talk about it. Maybe they like to like show it, and it's a cool clip. Yeah, they got some speakers over there. I just spoke over there last week, which was cool. Nobody showed up, but that's why I said it's so boring here, but I'm at ETH Denver, judging the event. Oh, actually, this should be on Twitter too. Let's take a look at Twitter. Yeah, sweet. So yeah, sorry if it's a little boring for a little bit. Hopefully people will come and present. I mean, they don't technically, I mean they should, don't get me wrong. Like, you don't technically have to. They make like videos and stuff, but presenting's like the best way to like show like all the stuff you built. Actually, dang, like Twitter, there's a lot more people on Twitter stream than there are on YouTube. That's funny. Someone's like, they have a groundbreaking idea but don't know who to talk about it. Well, I guess once you find somebody and kill that idea, or like, you know, build that idea and kill it, then you can tell us too. So yeah, this has been my like week. Now, not entirely. There's been a lot of cool stuff going on, and I've been trying to get more like streams of it. But this right here, sitting, usually handing out merch, but we're out of merch. It's been my whole week. Phil's lost.
What?
It's like Phil's lost.
Phil's what?
Lost. I was gonna say, can you go help him? I don't know if he's even ever been to this building yet, actually. Felipe, yeah. Sorry, one of our other judges is lost.
This area ready for judging. So please pick up your trash. Please pick up from this area. Make it as clean as you can for sponsors, please. Okay? And then you want to go and present. If you're doing bounties, you have to find them and go present to the people doing the bounties.
Backpack up there, so hopefully it's a little bit more obvious.
Okay, fiddlers. Please clean up this area. We have to get it ready for judging. Please just clean up the trash and things like
We
this
are
for our
judging.
sponsors.
I know, right? We are
Thank you
judging.
very much. You have to find the bounty. You have to find the sponsor for your bounty. You have to find where they are. You have to present to them. There is a QR code right by the coffee shop. Scan that and find the instructions. Okay? Fiddlers? No, they're sponsors. Yeah, this is yeah, we need to have you leave the area, please. This is only for we'll be moving.
Yeah, we came here early.
Wi-Fi.
Yeah. Just that's fine. Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, Wi-Fi sucks. It is.
What is this? I can't even see the video.
So I can bring
There's even that. Oh, it's broadcast. So, what app is this?
This is Streamlabs.
Okay.
Yeah. What was that?
Is it paid?
No, it's totally free. Oh, well, no, stream.
Okay, so then this audio streams to like YouTube.
Yeah, YouTube, Twitter. I could do multiple, but these are like the main ones. Someone's like, I have a concept. What's the concept? So I can judge it as a judge. Honestly, that one dude that came there earlier about
What is
the...
I would try to come back to the OBS.
What's up?
Nice night. Oh, good. I'm seeing.
Just so you know, we're streaming right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, Wi-Fi's good. Oh, I think it is somewhere. If you want to go, you go. Like, it's... Yeah, you can go check it out. It's nothing, they're just showing how to do it and things like that. That's it.
Oh yeah. So can we see the
Yeah,
Submissions?
it's loading. That's the...
sweet? Let's check these out. How do I?
Go to dashboard.
Dashboard. Very sweet.
Oh, we have like... Oh, we just have 4? Oh, we have like 90. Do you want to create like a
Whoa,
shared
whoa, whoa,
Google
whoa,
Doc
whoa.
for the three of us?
Are these? Is this every single project that applies for us?
Please scroll up. Maybe it's... No. No chance.
I was about to say this is a lot.
Because
But
I went... So if you go to ETH judging, like, is that the URL you're at? No, you're at projects. Go to judging sponsors, ETH judging/sponsors. Or you must have gotten a mail. If you go through that link, you'll come here. And these are zip projects.
here we go. Your hackathons. So you had an email that brought you to your judging
It's
dashboard?
like 20.
Oh, that's a good amount. Is that 21?
No, I don't know. We have 5.
Oh, is this the... It's the Excel sheet? What is this? Oh, this is just where...
Oh, okay. So I think it's like no. Go to this sponsor judging elite and the second one. So I think it's divided by tracks. This one, this one.
Oh, cool.
So it's 4 plus 4.
Wow,
plus
the open category is the biggest one.
Yeah.
Oh, what crap. I want this open.
Yeah, it's gonna.
All right, here we are. Start judging.
How do you guys want to do this? So do you want
We'll just go... Well, hold on, let me pull it up on here.
So
But yeah, we'll just look it up on yours.
yeah. So my idea is we can go track by track first of all. We finish these two first, and like maybe I can open it, and we'll open all 3 things. Go over them, and then based on my opinions.
Yeah.
And I have an Excel sheet. This. So this.
So yeah, just add them to this Excel. Now, do we want to do... So, how do we want to grade them, in a sense? Could do it by usefulness, aesthetic. We could do... Oh my, is that in their documentation? That is hilarious. I'm sorry, that's gonna cost you points.
So the first thing I want to do is I want to see if it's a
Yeah, that's number 1. Disqualifiers. So check to see if it's deployed on chain. You got GitHub, your YouTube.
So this is why we're doing some proof. We're 100% game privacy using the mask. So we take the data from the bank, we generate a proof, for example, a proof of reserve that you own these assets without trading. And here we're on the dashboard, so you can see the full day. So we're connect our software. So we connect our deliberation profile. Mark is going to scan our address. So this address is safe, so we can continue the process. So we can do it from time proof.
Wait a second. Sorry.
Transaction.
Can you apply for multiple categories?
That's a good question.
Because I was just going through and this guy, these three, this one, and this one, and this one, all four of these guys applied for all four of them, which is hilarious because I don't know. It's one of those things where I'm like, I don't know if it's fair, and if it was, that's like, do we give them, if they placed in one, do you disqualify them from the others? Well, with that being the case also,
We can't.
well, the reason I say that is they're the only ones who applied to multiple, where other people didn't. So it's kind of like, I mean, honestly, I'm gonna keep them in. I'm gonna keep them in the, because you can't choose the open category and choose like a definitive category. That's like kind of. So I'm gonna keep them in the. I'm gonna keep them in their definitive categories. If they're in digitization or tokenization, they're only gonna get.
Email them and be like, listen, we're not gonna let you apply to two, because these guys have applied to two.
I know exactly,
Like,
and
you want to just tell them like, we want to keep. Honestly, because if their project is good, that's when
You have 100,000 square feet at your
well,
leisure.
just for the fact that they're in there, I'm taking them out of there. And honestly, it's whatever comes first. We're gonna grade you on whatever comes
We'll
first.
share a Google sheet with all three of us. That way, this is easier.
Yeah,
If the project's not that good, then they're just losing time.
exactly. That's what I mean. Like, it's just like trying to do these cross evaluations just for, and only like 4 of them did it out of like 20 of them. So. Yeah, we're judging the hackathon. We're judging not only their project, but how they even submitted their projects. We had like 20 submissions, and like 4 or 5 people tried to submit it in multiple categories, trying to increase their odds. Now, it could be fair if everybody did that, which means we have to do a lot more work, or it's unfair that these 4 people get like 4 evaluations, so we're kind of just going to make sure we stick them in a category and go from there. I know, right? Dude, like,
So Quincy at XDC, right?
yeah. I'm surprised. Did you see the export as CSV?
I
But
did, but it's exporting it in a really weird format. So, is it? Yeah, it's weird. Check Gmail.
oh, I see. Where are the presenters? I honestly thought they'd come earlier. I mean, no, it's already submitted. I thought they'd come earlier rather than later. If they even, honestly, some might not even come. Like, honestly, dude, I'm a little insulted by this right here. Like, bro, it's 3 letters. How do you misspell it? It's 3 letters. Like,
Dude, so for everything, issue, solution. XCD, issue. What was your solution? Like, the necessity.
yeah,
to
honestly,
create a-
no, like, it just shows you it was an afterthought. Like, it was one of the, this is the last second submission right here. It was an afterthought. Like, they didn't even have the gall to freaking copy and paste the freaking issue solution.
I mean, should we go through all of them and see if anyone, at least they deploy their smart contract into
Yeah, she go through the disqualifier. So deploying smart contracts is or not deploying smart contracts is a disqualifier. What are some other disqualifiers? I know this isn't technically a disqualifier, but I'm docking, like, you can clearly tell they did not, like, this is a last second submission right here. Honestly, I'd be willing to, like, were you able to find this smart contract address for this one?
They have put it. I think because I want to see where in the
It should be
video
right in there. It should be, that too. But
Like-
I don't know why they don't just drop it in their readmes. Like,
Yeah, I can search it, right? So, XDC, XCD,
so here's their contract that they deployed.
Now, but are examined from this repeat salvant under examined and the proof will be limited. We have a unique hash for so now and shall integrity.
No, disqualified.
Disqualified.
So I'll tell you what they've done. Okay, they think they're smart.
They think they're clever.
So
think they're
in the
slick.
video, they say choose a network, Luxor, XDC. They click on Luxor and they deploy to Luxor. This is just a button.
Yeah. Oh god. Yeah.
This doesn't have any
Afterthought.
functionality.
Yeah.
I'm just going to go through that code one last time to see what's going on.
I went to
They
their
don't
XTC.
have-
I went to the XTC portion of it, and
Yeah, do you see XDC in here?
they dropped some contracts that they call XDC. They have a logo here, I guess.
Now, if you go to the JSON, you should be able to see if they have at least installed the.
Oh, actually, let's look for the RPC.
Yeah.
You should at the very least, if they launch, they should at the very least have the RPC in their code.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, they do have a contract address.
okay, go check out on chain. It's the moment of truth. Are they a fraud?
Okay, they do have A, which was deployed 14 hours ago. So, okay, interesting.
Nice.
Okay, so we weren't enough. Which means what's in these transactions?
I'm so confused. Like, so I'm looking at their code,
I don't know what it's even doing. It's
Well,
like,
well, the thing that's blowing me away, it's like they copied and pasted the code, and then they just renamed the file.
I mean, to deploy the smart contract is easy, right?
Yeah,
but you have
exactly.
to integrate the front end to the smart contract. So do they do that?
oh, that's a good point. They probably don't have that. Like the Ethos.js is probably not talking to robots. That's a good point. We need to find the button. So.
I don't want to look through their code to find a button to see if it's real.
No, it's
like,
probably going to be HTC logo.svg.
Yeah,
so
there's the logo.
HTC-logo. Is there like a full code search? SRC.
They got. Oh, here's their connect button.
Yeah. Okay, I mean, all they're doing is they're calling this claim as BT. So the button is technically connected and the claim as BT. So if I go to the contract again, nah man, I don't like this. All they're doing is creating a. So they're just safely minting an NFT.
That's literally what I like. It's the most basic of basic things of all. Like they basically they minted an NFT and then they just called it whatever they called it. Like, which is like.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, like.
I'm putting them in 4th place right now. So not disqualified, but yes.
I wonder how many AI rappers we're gonna have here.
Yeah, exactly. All the was connect basics.
Someone asked, what did he misspell? XDC. They misspelled XDC. They put XCD. The projects are cool. I mean, that project was not very inspiring, but yeah.
Regenerate.
So who's next? We got
Regenerate. Regenerate doesn't have a video, so that's.
That's gonna knock them. Unless we can go to their app. I don't even know if we can evaluate it.
Yeah.
Unless they want us to like deploy their code. Oh, that's exactly what they want.
No, I think they have the service is now. Like they have a website.
Oh, they have a website.
But
Cool.
that's not working.
So they don't have a
So
website.
they're not.
Like, honestly, I'm saying a website not working is worse than not having
Yeah,
a
exactly.
website.
Bro, I am not gonna say. How hard is it to deploy this on Vercel? Like, just tell me. Like, it's a one-click deploy. But no, man wants me to clone his website.
Yeah, you wanted to clone. Let it come and run it on localhost just to see their crappy.
The thing is, like, at least have screenshots, bro.
Oh yeah, exactly. That's the whole point of the video. So you could just like screen share, record. So
As
I don't know what
always,
they
we
want us
search
to
for
do.
XDC,
What like if
and they
we?
don't have a single mention of XDC in their code.
Oh, wow.
Okay, perfect.
So no video, no working website, and no reference of XDC in the code, and not even a reference to an address.
Where are their contracts?
This is
Bro, they don't have smart contracts. What the fuck?
what the hell, serious?
This is a regenerate.
What?
Regenerate. I don't see a single smart contract in their whole code.
Same.
Like just .sol should find stuff, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. This is not even a submission. Like straight up.
If anything, this is just a React app, but that they want you to deploy yourself. Oh no,
Okay,
it's the
fine.
Next.js app.
Okay, fine. Maybe they. It's a JS.
I'm willing to just like disqualify this. No video,
No XDC
No-
mention.
no XTC mention, no address.
Public is going to be images for sure. That's why I did app tables, post pages. Data.
Hon, what is their app even supposed to do? Oh my gosh, dude! Do you see this? We are.
Dude, they could have literally run this through ChatGPT. Like, I'm not even joking. These descriptions should have just been like ChatGPT.
We are the letter R. We the letter R. Innovation. Oh my gosh. Like, we are innovation meets sustainability in a world of regenerative. AG? What is AG?
Agriculture.
Why didn't you say agriculture? Generate. Dude, this feels like it was written by like 12-year-olds. Like, look at Enviro stewards.
Immediate. No prize. Disqualified.
It's supposed
Yes.
to. It's supposed to generate NFTs, but there's no smart contracts.
Next we see no code, no smart, no XTC. Okay, not deployed on XTC is one. Second, no video slash screenshots of UI. Okay, it does.
This is so uninspired. Someone's gonna win this category because these other people didn't pay attention.
We don't have to. We don't have to give.
We do not have to give out. If it
No.
sucks, we do not have to give it out. No, like,
Are you guys on the same sheet?
yeah, I should be. Oh, what the hell? I'm on this sheet, but I don't see.
Yeah.
Let me refresh.
I thought you were.
Yeah, I'm in this. Wait, hold on.
Oh,
Yeah, is it different?
I'm in the sheet, but I can't see any.
Oh, that's because the internet's bad.
That's really that bad? Oh my god.
No, I'm stupid. I'm writing in the wrong.
In the sheet too? Oh, I see that. Yeah, I see you in there. Now I got it. Alright, so
But
I wouldn't want the first one to win. They
Bro,
did the
you don't
bare
have to give a
minimum.
prize.
I mean, we don't have to. Don't get me wrong. But even if the first one is the only one, not even it's the only one qualifying. It's just the most unenthusiastic. Like, this is like somebody like doing their homework like the night before and then turning it in,
you know, we
thinking they're
should just-
clever.
yeah.
All right, next
Grateful
one.
DAO has all three, so
Next.
I'll be grateful to them.
Next.
Any trash you want to get rid of?
Zaps.
That's not ours.
And you're judges, right?
Yep.
Okay. No other trash?
Nope.
Thank you for
Thank you so
supporting.
much.
Thank you.
Next. So what we got next? Grateful.
Supporting
Grateful
us.
DAO, yeah. It's a 9-minute video. My man.
Dude, what is up with this freaking video? Dude, this is not just like an app. This is a pitch. Like, this is like a straight up YouTube video. Like, where's the app?
Bro, man.
I'm scanning through the
man
whole
was
video.
probably high. Okay,
Yeah, this guy literally smoked a doobie and made a video and forgot to put his app in the video.
The QR code doesn't work. By the way. I mean, it looks like it won't work. I was just.
And I see they have the code, but do they have a website?
Yeah, I think it's hard hat starter, but like I can't tell.
I'm so. Let me just look at this.
Dude, none of. Okay. The code doesn't work.
There's no work.
There's
Where's
no
the
code.
code? What code? Like,
Yeah, there's no code.
like.
Then what is this video?
That's what I'm saying. It's a YouTube video. There's no app in the video. Like he's pitching his idea, but there's no app. Like,
This is a hackathon, not a.
let me pitch you my
Pitch-a-thon.
idea. Let me pitch you. Yo, I got an idea to show you. I'm like tripping out right now. What the heck? There's no code. Literally,
So
like his GitHub
you
has no
reading?
code on it. What is it? What does it say?
There seemed to be an overall lack of interest by this initial group based on this response to offer new users a free NFT upon signing up. There is no app. He's just. Yeah. Grateful Down, disqualified, yes. Place 4. It's not.
What is this?
App.
Do you know if these are someone's?
Do you like culture Grateful Dead? Huh? Bye. So this is done.
Yes, an app.
Word.x.
I just went to the next one. Yep. Yes. Thank goodness. They have a website. They have a YouTube video with the
This
depiction
guy
of
just
their.
wins because nobody else did anything.
They just did the minimum requirements and it was decent. Okay, looks like a voting app. Uh-oh. I don't know what's supposed to be happening. Oh, I know what the problem is. I need to connect my wallet. We'll do that in a moment. We'll check out this video. Okay, cool. Thank God someone's got something. 5-minute video.
Check the. Has it been deployed?
Yeah, go check that. Oh, hell yeah. You gotta be bullcrowded. Dude, they have a video, but the resolution's borderline illegible. I'm like squinting on like funded amount.
Our platform allows individuals to create campaigns that get their message across to communities they care. This demo will demonstrate
So, where do the
creation
ABIs go?
of a proposal, contribution
What was
to
that?
the proposal,
Where do the ABIs
funding
go?
of a
Like a
proposal,
place where I can see where the contract was deployed.
providers flow shows at the very end printing of the NFTs that we get and we're going to
Bro. Like his app's an app, but this is the resolution. I can't increase the resolution any higher. Isn't that wild?
That's crazy. But like, how, dude? Like,
I know.
how? No, the other thing is, like,
Being
sure,
filmed
you
is on
have
the chicken
an
nugget.
app. I don't think it's deployed to HTC.
I was gonna say everything he has right here is everything is like branded for ETH right now. I mean, actually, he's not even showing the deployment. He's just showing the app.
Just two things. One, like,
Oh wait, hold on. Let me see.
request a contract.
See, like I can't even see what network he's on with MetaMask because it's freaking.
look at like in the contracts. Yeah. Yeah, man has not deployed to HTC.
You can see here we've got our request a contract interaction request. Yes. Approve that. That took us back to our homepage there. We'll wait for that to finish.
Oh, this is so annoying. So now when we go back into the judging thing, now we gotta. Hopefully, it says that we already viewed their apps in the other categories.
Illegible.
Yeah, thank goodness. Like,
Okay.
we got Providence.
Quincy, do you mind adding like so? Do you mind adding a sheet called tokenization and adding the 4 names? That way we can like start banging them.
Oh yeah.
I'm just ensuring that they actually do not put this.
I'm gonna add these names in here.
Yeah, because otherwise it will pull up XBC. Like so, you pull up MetaMask. At least it's well documented.
You know, I think that should be fairly easy for us to see is, for example, on the packages that JSON, if they don't have anything installed that relates to our packages that the Web3, yeah.
Then that means they
So basically here he only has like React, and so he's
there's no way.
yeah. At least to XSC.
I agree.
You'd think like, dude, other hackathon submissions would just put the address in the README.
That's it. Yeah.
Like, boom, already proved it's on chain. Already got an address. Check it out. Like, takes 10 seconds.
I'm just gonna go through the bird thing one last time because it's but also it's not the bird. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, I'm adding the last one too.
Thank you so much. These guys have been good. The Bitwit guys, I think they're good. Because the thing I found interesting is if you go back to their document,
Yep, there's an XCC hackathon. Well, there's a bunch of hackathons, but XCC is one of them at East Denver right now.
deployed these places and they created their own things, which makes me think they must have deployed and they also have like a whole folder and everything. So that
Oh, nice.
so they have its own faucet. So I think
Welcome to Silverback's Lounge.
Can you make an AI video? Oh my god, to present his app? That is hilarious.
This
He
guy
made
gets
an
an A
AI
for
video.
effort, dude. What
Made
the
an
hell?
AI video to present his app. It's not even him. It's hello there.
who is this guy? It's Otter George.
I can't believe he made an AI video present his app. Hold on, we gotta finish it. Like,
Yeah,
wait, does it ever even show the app, or is it just this AI
Innovative
avatar?
social media platform where your posts aren't just content, they're assets. Today, we're diving into how to navigate, utilize, and thrive in this unique ecosystem. Let's get started. First things first, connect your
He
metaverse
really
content
does have an AI present his dang
register a
app.
username.
He really did it.
Cure and your gateway to the Silverbacks community. Creating content is where the magic happens. You can upload an image or use the power of Dolby 3 to generate unique AI artwork. Just type.
He really had an AI present his project. That is hilarious.
blockchain. See. So far, number one. Ooh, bro, this guy put in effort. I like it.
I'm still surprised he had an AI present his project. Like, imagine going, all right, Timmy, come up to the class to present your project. Hello, you all. I'm here to present. Like, his AI.
From that place. Maybe it's like this. My neck hurts for some reason. I think I slept over. Hey chat. Is there anyone on the chat right now?
Yeah, it's like 10 people between the two platforms.
What do you think about Quincy's stream so far, guys?
It is boring as hell.
Community engagement at its finest.
I know, right? We're just judging to see if the app's cool or not. Most of these apps are alright. Nah, most of them suck right now. Some are alright. But yeah, we're not like auditing or anything. We're just like, oh, cool app. Is it useful? Is it good? Is it well built? No. I mean, some of them are. There was one that was kind of cool. And this always happens. Like, some just suck. Some are pretty good. Usually, like, there's like one or two that are really good. A handful that are like pretty cool. That's how this is. Yeah, right now we're judging. Hopefully, if they want to, they can come to the table and present. They made videos, at least most of them did, and you can go to the website and check it out. But sometimes they come and like present a device or whatever. How you doing?
Are you XMTP?
XDC.
XTC? No. Okay. Sorry.
No, it's cool.
bid one should be coming now.
It's a bid.
Thank you for your sponsorship. Thank you. Chuck, pass the gun. Thank you.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, this is so unenthusiastic. Really should have gotten that donut. I was offered a donut. I could have gotten one.
Have you tried the
Which one?
silverback?
Oh, yeah, is it chill?
Yeah, I mean, you have the faucet for the token, the React token that you can use to upvote for the NFTs that they have. It's working. It seems to be working. I just tried out on the block scanner. It shows the transaction going through. So, I mean, so far, the best of the
You think it's good? Like, are they just an NFT marketplace, or are they sort of like this community NFT generating? Like, I looked at their video, but I don't know what's in the video. Maybe it's just the internet. The resolution's coming in like crap.
I mean, but compared to the other ones,
Oh, hey, which sponsor are you guys with?
XDC.
XTC?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. There we go.
Yeah.
I'm a mentor, so I'm just flowing around, talking to everybody before the teams start flowing through. How many submissions you guys got?
About 20.
20?
But I think 3 or 4 of them submitted like twice. So it's like maybe like 16.
But that's
17.
a lot actually so far. You're on the high end of the.
Yeah.
You are. I've only heard one other team so far, besides Base, tell me that they're at that number of submissions. So that's good. You guys should be busy the entire time.
That's what I'm hoping for.
Yeah, right? Better than just sitting here for 4 hours and waiting for one team. What was your bounties on?
It was on tokenization, digitization, and we had an open category trying to find like novel but useful products.
Okay. Anything good in there?
We're going through it now. I haven't found anything that I've been super like inspired by.
Okay.
I mean, we just came across a project that's actually pretty decent, so that's kind of cool.
Like an NFT marketplace, they have like this social fi kind of interactive system where people can vote for best NFT in the marketplace.
Okay.
Earn tokens for voting and interacting.
Yeah, so our categories are trade finance and digitization. Sorry, I'm streaming right now.
Yeah, no worries.
But yeah, our categories are digitization, tokenization, and open categories. So that's what all the projects are.
Okay. Cool. Well, have fun.
Yeah, you too. Appreciate coming around.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean,
Hopefully,
I've been mentoring these guys all week, so I'm just trying to get a feel for what you guys are seeing on your side, because I don't have access to that as a mentor. I'm not seeing any of that stuff. Right? I don't have to hit submit. I don't know what it looked like. I didn't know what they had to slam in there. They turned the computer around and say, "Does this look okay?" I'm like, I don't know. I'm not. I didn't have to submit. But cool. But have fun today.
You too. Appreciate it. So apparently we're one of the biggest, or at the very least we had some of the most submissions. I was actually like, I mean, we've had submissions like this before, so I didn't think it was anything like too big. But hopefully, I hope we're one of the bigger ones. But yeah, we had like 21, but like 3 or 4 of them submitted twice. So we really have like maybe 17, maybe 18. honestly, I'm gonna see if I can get coffee real quick. Hold on.
Yeah, no, I appreciate it. I mean, really great job, guys. So I think whatever you're doing, I appreciate you guys so much.
Are you guys expecting to judge or ready to set up? Awesome. We don't have the web logo yet. Like the part of it isn't integrated into our front end right now. But we have a use case for it. So we'll show you guys as we build the rest of it, and I'll show you the other guy. It's going to be a good part of getting so we're all what's like the most popular
just trying, see the apps that
So I'm curious. I've never been a part of one of these. The books online. So they just submit it online.
Yeah. So basically, we have this dashboard where they share. For example, I have here the Silverback social audit. This is one that I'm trying out. So basically, they do have this profile. And they have, for example, socials, links to the GitHub. For example, here we have the full description of the project. Some of them they have YouTube videos, some of them they're done. Then by the end, when we all want to go back to the so here we have these 3 tracks. So we have 4 projects for the first one, this one and 11 for the main one, to be open track. And then we have to go through all of them, and then we have to select if they want. Maybe not so great. First prize, the first prize, second prize. I think the other, let's see, I think there's another track that has 3 prizes. Yeah. So it's funny because the open track we have like 11 submissions. For the main track this week we have 4. Then there's this. There are people who submitted to like two different tracks, the same project. Oh, really? So yeah, we have to decide either if the project is good enough, we have to decide either to give him first or second place, and then he's disqualified for the other tracks, or maybe I don't know if it's possible to win 2 different categories with the same project. But I don't think this is going to work like that. But yeah, for example here, he has project on GitHub and YouTube. Some of them, they only have GitHub. Some of them, they don't even have like a smart contract deployment for your XC, so it's a big no for us.
Yeah, of course. So.
Because if you don't even deploy,
that should be a baseline requirement. Why would we give you anything if we haven't put it on the number?
But then there are projects like this one that, I mean, it's pretty well finished, but you see they have done like 5 different networks, so that's why they have, a project that's looking better because probably they are working on this project a lot longer. So you have to consider that. I don't know how we're going to work on this one, but I mean, so far this is the best one I've tried because they have these sponsor for the React tokens. It's working, which is good. And then you have these NFTs, and you can upvote for the NFT. And I tried works. When you upvote, you have to spend their token, and I can use the token to upvote. So also it's working, so it's another point. But I mean, we have to go through all of them. Also, they should be, presented to us.
Right. So that's actually what Quincy and I were talking about earlier, and that's kind of the way he described it, or maybe. Maybe I don't know. I think it was Quincy anyway. But they were like, yeah, they'll post it and then they present it and show it. So when I came over and just saw you by yourself, I was like, oh, I wonder how this is actually going.
Yeah, but I mean, you should be here from 11 through 3 p.m. So they come here at the end of the day. Maybe they are preparing their presentation.
Sure.
So yeah, at least someone should be
right. Yeah, agreed. So it'll be till you said 3 that it could be coming. Okay. And there was a cutoff this morning for the submission online, right?
Yeah, it was 10 a.m.
Interesting.
For example, the main track, we have 4 projects. We have like prize keys for first, second, and third.
Yeah.
You know, but
That's so funny. I actually talked to the guy that did that.
really, yeah, he only has the page for it, where he doesn't have any.
It didn't sound. When he talked about it, it was more of like he put it together as a community thing to get everybody excited. And said, "Hello, sir.
How are you doing?
Doing well. Doing well. Coming to learn and watch you guys work." But yeah, it basically sounded more like a hobby sort of approach. That he was just getting people together, and then it went well, but then apparently it fell off and it was nothing. And he said he's trying to get it going again. So that's it.
Probably the bear market. Things are starting to look better.
Oh yeah. The market's going well. People are willing to spend money on bodies.
So I just chugged some Red Bull and like, okay. So there's your time. No, I appreciate the
Have you tried the silverback? So like they have the faucet for it's working. It's hard. It's on XC network. I tried like put that token and then we can use the token to upload to download for the NFTs. It is working. The transaction went through. So maybe you know these are good candidates.
Honestly, this category became really beneficial when they went.
You know, like in the world of like saving money creators, avoid selection bias. You know, they're like, hey, I'm so trying to build like we finish off this and like something this how we want to. You know, it's like what attributes we want to share from randomized things to super.
I'll show you. We didn't get to interview watching
So we have these are
Are you hardwired in? No. You just use Wi-Fi. Using your phone. That's I joked about it yesterday at the day before. In an event like this, I won't use Wi-Fi. You've got 50 people within a stone's throw that can hack them. I thought so.
I didn't even try, you know?
Oh yeah, no, there was when I didn't connect to it, but this is the first time I'm over in this building, but over there it did. Yeah, see, here you go.
Yeah, I mean, so it's my Wi-Fi is much better.
Yeah, I wouldn't use this. That's just, to me, it's too risky.
No, I think I need to, I don't know, call DoorDash to buy an adapter. Yeah. Have you ever seen something like this?
Yeah, actually, I have an adapter for it in Texas.
Really?
I travel internationally a lot, so, or not a lot, but enough that I have adapters for. I have one adapter that swaps out 8 different connections.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
We have, I mean, the outlets back in Brazil, they're the same outlets from the US. But last year, I think 2 years back, the president, I don't know, he was full crazy about, yeah.
So he changed the electrical outlets?
They changed the electrical outlets. They want to change the frequency as well because previous back there also is 60 hertz. Okay. In Europe is 50 hertz. And he wants to move to that 50 hertz. That is the standard from Europe. I don't know if only Europe or just Britain.
Why would you want to make that change after the infrastructure has been built?
Yeah, because it seems like it's cheaper to generate and transmit
electricity.
Yeah, but I mean, it would take like more than 15 years.
I was going to say over a decade to make that swap. That's interesting. Somebody's so gung ho on making that change.
You know, any of these projects, you know, if any of them went viral.
That Secret Life actually sounds familiar. I don't recognize any of the others. And frankly, I've seen so much CK stuff, it may not be that. It very well could have been something else.
It's like everyone wants to use CK.
It's like the new thing, the new fad. If you were to, what would cause you to flag the project?
For example, let's see.
When's your flight?
Oh, tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Wait,
no.
are they Felipe? Are they yours? Max.
No, it's mine.
Oh, when's your flight?
It's tomorrow, but my hotel was booked only until today, so yeah. But I'm moving to a different hotel today.
Oh, okay.
Because they're like fully booked for the weekend.
Yeah.
Wait, so did you fly in, like, did you come last minute? Like, did you decide to come last minute?
I mean, I should be here on the 23rd, 23rd, right? But
I think he's asking, when you decided, did you decide?
I mean, yeah, it was like 2 weeks back. So I should be here on the 23rd, and but then I have to take my passport back into the U.S. consulate back in Brazil, and they had my passport in 6. So.
I'm a big landscape guy.
Oh, sweet.
Thank you.
Yeah, so basically,
What we got?
So he went through his series.
And for example, this one uses a face. So he is somewhere because he's out there, so he is actually connecting to watching, which is good. And then the second thing that I would look for is Web3, so he's using Web3 to Dynamax somewhere. And then the third thing that I would look for is since he is connecting to ecstasy, we also have the ecstasy tree package that is the one that allows us to connect to metals. So he has this it's the first filter that I use. And then next I see if he's actually
I like this. I think
front end.
these guys.
Thank you. I wish we had gotten to show you part of the
Like an API key.
but maybe in 2 weeks I'll send you that one.
Is this the microphone?
Yeah.
How good's like the iPhone microphone, especially in this one?
It's decent. It's not. It's decent.
Clock is still out. Which one are you using?
Hi, welcome to.
descriptions, and we are not able to do anything with
spoken V. Where did my audio go?
I'm so glad. I was like,
Do you have your AirPods connected?
It's not connected.
I like this idea. This is like Airbnb for and is it fractional ownership as well?
Yep. Fractional ownership on one side, Airbnb on the other. It's Block Street.
It's a good problem solution pair. Yeah, that makes sense. I was just digging through the code to see the contract, I guess. Justice in the air. Get rid of my man's gun though.
That's right, I got a video of it working. It's a problem. I think so, yeah. I think it's
And now blockchain.
Blockchain, this is our project for ETH 10 for 2024. Basically what this is a platform for game developers and builders to create Web3 games by just adding the code in and then calling all functions and not having to write any contract. The setup function here of the Web3 elements to the game. And they start playing. And you can implement and you can paste in anything that can NFTs that you want in your game to listen to HTML. And the user just get something up and running really quickly here.
Okay, this is interesting.
So were you able to confirm the block estate was on chain?
Yeah.
I disqualified to generate from tokenization. They were already in digitalization.
Oh, that's how you do it.
Same with open. If they're not, if you see them on there, yeah, it's because they're on the multiple.
Even blockchain is on the thing.
Blocks like
It's not destroyed.
it's not
Blockchain is
working.
what? Like it's on chain.
It's on chain, but the app doesn't work. Like the website. The video is solid, so I'm presuming he's not like, I don't even know.
I think it's at this point it's like the internet's kind of shitty, so I can't dig and find out what's going on. I'm gonna watch this guy's video one more time.
Yeah, let me know if there's anything. Tell me.
Man deployed to every single chain that was at the hackathon.
Wow.
Arbitrum, Linear, Pace, ANEVM. So what he probably did was build one thing to be like, okay, what stuff can I deploy to which is layer 1 game compatible? Deploy. Ran a script, deployed to everything.
Yeah.
Smart. Hey, what's up?
Yep, CC.
We submitted for your
Yeah, what's your project?
Stormbeat.
Stormbeat?
I don't think we've gotten to that yet.
Let's take a look.
Yes, sir.
Is it there?
Sorry, the internet's really bad today.
Said it was Stormbeat?
Stormbeat.
Ah, here it is. Stormbeat. Sweet.
Okay. You have like a loom and everything.
Alright, you guys ready? First presentation. You guys are our first presentation of the day, so.
Yeah, I can see it.
Where is Stormbeat? Do you have any time limit?
To be honest, like I said, you're the first one here, so no wine. Like.
So we are Stormbeat. We are trying to democratize lending. The problem that we have these days with lending is that there is like limitations of credit application in DeFi. Like for example, usually we need the collateral to get out of the loan. We just want to bring something like trust-based loans as well. And then there is an absence of awareness in borrowing process. The reputation of the borrower is not usually taken into account. So we're using a unique approach. We will be bringing the centralized lending available. It's going to be easier to transition from Web 2 to Web 3. And then flexible loan agreement options. Access to democratized finance. So we have custom agreements between lenders and borrowers. These custom agreements can be, for example, an ERC20 agreement, where it's like a normal collateral agreement. The user deposits an ERC20 and then gets an hour token in return. And then there is ERC721 agreement. It's the same, but using an NFT as collateral. And then there is a simple agreement too. It's like a normal trust-based lending. So the users will set like some like milestones to pay, including the interest, and they have to fulfill it on time.
It's like an unsecured loan, but payment time.
Yeah. And then there is custom living. So the smart contracts, we built one smart contract called Agreement Bedrock, and developers can build on top, extend it such that they create some custom products. For example, integrating other protocols. We just saw something very interesting like IP and intellectual property, so they can integrate with that as well. And this is how it will look for the lender. So the lender comes into Stormbit core, creates a pool. And then the protocol will deploy a pool with the parameters they choose. Some of the parameters in the number of stakers in the pool, the delay of the voting power. The delay of the voting power is very crucial to avoid bad actors in the pool. So users can go and stake some amount, but they will have to wait a certain amount of time until they have voting power. The voting power is crucial to approve loans from borrowers. So the first lender deposits, creates a pool, deposits some amount, and then there is lender 2 and lender 3, they deposit amounts as well. And the pool will hold a specific share on the whole protocol, like ERC 4626 token. For the borrower, they will look for a pool in the list of pools, and they will submit a loan request. And then the loan will be like a proposal. It's based on open Zeppelin governance. We plan to change this in the future. Basically, the lenders, given their stake, their power, their voting power, they will choose whether to accept or reject this proposal. And then if they accept it, then a loan agreement is created, and then the borrower interacts with the loan agreement, like withdraw the money and then pay back. After everything is completed, there is a creditor score update for the user. So for the creditor score, which is still work in progress, that's some idea that we have. We want to have like an on-chain creditor score and off-chain external sources like protocol expecting finance. And this is some of the challenges that motivate us to build this project. Basically, we want to bring financial inclusion for clustered markets. So basically, we want to allow the small players, because in some emerging countries, small players, they don't, they usually go through a more like a legal process of getting loans. So there are like local people who are giving money, and then it's sometimes they're prone to criminals. This happens a lot in emerging countries, so we want to bring this financial inclusion and also bring the small players into the market. Then we want to convert the cluster DeFi into GCP, where everyone has the same chance to participate. For future plans, we want to build our own governance module, extensions with protocols like Compound, MorphoBlue, and improve our appraisal score. That's the idea. And then, it's ready and it's live. So we go to.
So what made you guys come up with this idea?
I think like 2 to 3 weeks ago. We were thinking about, so the idea that brought me to this was a friend asking me for a loan.
Okay.
And he said, I'm gonna pay you 1% of interest per month. And then I just write it down in my notes and I send the money to him. But what if I could have this type of agreement on chain? And if he can pay on time and I can keep track of it, as small players in different countries. For example, in Malaysia, which is where I'm based, you can see some people, like some entities that have like bad actors, they will give loans and then they will start threatening you for the extra, like very high interest. So having this on-chain is more safer. It's safer for the user. So the app is live in here, so you can take it might be buggy some parts. You can connect to XCC. You can create a proposal. Usually you have a full name, you are the creator. And for now, only the base agreement. The basic agreement is working. You don't have time to integrate NFT or ERC20 agreement.
So the basic agreement, which one is this? The basic agreement.
The base agreement is the one that I mentioned, where my friend sets specific amounts and times they will pay their So these amounts are like, they already put the interest. So the stakers, the lenders, they can see that, okay, this user has submitted a loan request and they will pay this amount each month. If it's fine, they will approve. That's the base agreement. The NFT agreement is an agreement that will execute a function transfer of an NFT before the user withdraws the money.
And it's selling the same transaction, or it's two different transactions?
One transaction.
Now, what happens if somebody like fails to pay? Is there like an auto liquidation, like margin call type process, or?
Yeah, so there is a penalty there, and if the user fails to pay, the lenders, basically the lending pool, they can call the agreement contract and just give the money.
Like a slash in a sense.
And if, for example, a lot of people start to default, and then, for example, lenders will not have the incentive necessary to keep providing liquidity to the pools, then what is your plan to try to avoid this kind of?
Yeah, the idea is that at the beginning, lenders to start, they will be like, it's more like a trust-based pool. So they gather and they put their money in, and then they will have to go through. So we want to also add like a chat interface where the users, the borrowers, they can apply for after they go through a process with the lenders, then they can withdraw the process. So simply a request.
One thing that's important, I really like the idea for the credit score. I think the credit score is something that you should focus on very early, because with the credit score you can avoid this kind of situation. When people start to
we are researching on that. It's, using credit protocol, mostly credit protocol. So we're trying to think about what is the best way to integrate this credit scoring.
And you should look into like how government will do credit score.
I'm sure you
it's very, very.
I mean,
the concept is very interesting.
You may be able to sort of like branch on like with history and use that as a basis for like your credit. So obviously, like everyone's history starts off like small, slow, but you can actually like potentially just use sort of like in a sense like use what they've already done to be able to make future decisions, so people can sort of build on that. One thing I did want to ask you though, and this is sort of like an expansive question, how are you guys planning on keeping track? I mean, don't get me wrong, like with like. How are you guys planning on keeping track of the wide array of different prices for the different NFTs that can be backed as collateral?
Oh yeah, that's a good one. So because this is trust-based, all the lenders, the stakers, they will be able to.
They'll agree into the contract.
Yeah, they'll be able to see the token. So in our UI, that's something that is not there here yet. We thought of using some NFT APIs to fetch the price, and we can display it so the lenders can see. Okay, this NFT is worth this amount. Okay, we want to lend this amount to the borrower. It's fine. And if the NFT doesn't have a price,
it'd be like an agreement.
Actual warning there. This NFT doesn't have a price. It's up to you to do your own research.
Yeah, like the sort of free market price decision. They do their own evaluation, then they make their own loan sort of deal.
You guys have deployed on XTC, right?
Yeah, it's the main net. It's the only network available.
Oh, really? That's nice. So if I try your DApp right now, I can see on the block scanner that I have done a transaction on XTC, right?
So it's the only network here. You can try creating a pool. There's a small bug on the contract that you have to put a one voting power key down. And then I can just make that transaction.
Yeah, please. Yeah, we have time.
So I'm gonna choose my first pool as a name, and then I will choose my minimum credit score as 0 because we don't have this credit score infrastructure yet.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna set the amount of stakers to 10 maximum. And then the minimum pool, you are aware of what's the minimum pools. To approve the max pool usage is going to be 100%. The voting power muitos anos já. Okay, guys, I really like the project, and I think it's a good candidate, right?
Yeah, very good like prospect. Actually, I did want to ask you. So, why'd you guys apply in the creative category when you guys could have applied for the tokenization category?
It's a creative for me. I feel creative with this.
I say that because like that is like textbook tokenization, and just one.
Is this tokenization?
Yeah.
Or tokenizing loans?
Yeah, like you created a platform that is able to manage the tokenization of whether it's like some sort of collateral, whether it's being able to use that stable coin as a lending. That's all in tokenization. Yeah.
Is there any problem with that?
So no, actually, it's kind of a good thing. We might move you over to tokenization, and it disqualifies you for more money. So the reason I say that is the open category, it has like one prize and then like an under prize, where tokenization has like 3 main prizes, and you guys like hands down are probably one of the best projects we've seen so far. So we were wondering like, why have you put it in creative when
Is this something I have to do in my...
no, don't worry about it. We're probably gonna move you over to tokenization just because I think you're a really good prospect for that. It opens up more doors, closes, but yeah, I just think you guys created a really, really good project that would fit that category really well.
Thank you so much for the feedback.
Yeah, absolutely.
We see you around, and
Thanks.
very good project. Keep building.
Let's connect. No?
Really impressed, guys.
So do you have Telegram?
Yes.
No. I was gonna say, see if you can add us to a chat, literally like yeah.
At you, Lance,
And Atharv, add Atharv.
All right, Phil. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you.
And good job, guys.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, that was by far like probably like one of the premium tier projects I've seen just in general.
Yeah.
That was really good.
I mean, they have a roadmap. They want you, to implement the credit, even though they don't have the credit score now.
I mean, I would argue if they just phrased it differently and just said like, "Oh, we'll keep track of your score." That's your like, even if it was nothing, it was just like a concept. I would have been like, "Yeah, no, that's gold." Like, I think it's really simple, but it like does a lot. You know what I mean? And I think that's gold. Like they weren't trying to create it like too contrived or trying to like create something out of nothing. Really basic concept. Like, oh yeah, my friend wanted to like lend, and it's just like, how do you keep track of that programmatically rather than like a notes app? It's really cool. It's really cool.
Do you think we should look for the guys from Blockfolio to see if we can move them to the...
We can. We did this for ETH Global, but we did this for ETH Global because we had like all these submissions stacked into one category, and then some people didn't even place in any of the other categories. And we're like, wait a second, dude, you'd be number 1 right here if you just... So we were able to like move it around, and so that's why I was telling them, I'm like, you guys get anything, just know that you may have been moved into another category, not for bad reasons, but like I said, you get way more opportunities in that. Not to mention, we went through tokenization, and all those apps were like crap, all of them. So it's like, you guys are already like the leading app in tokenization, and you guys weren't even in tokenization. Like, best thing though, like I don't want to take away like a random creative endeavor just because they killed it in this regard. Like,
We have like 11 on the open track, and like...
I know, right? Yeah, they all stacked on the open. I think people did that because they wanted to make sure, like, I think people get scared of how you define the project, so they're afraid that it won't necessarily fall in that category, so it's like being safe, which is funny because everyone being safe makes it more competitive for that one spot. But, yeah, honestly, hold on, I'm going to give a breakdown to this stream real quick. So, we just had somebody come by. Probably one of the coolest apps I've seen here so far. Their app's a lending app, right? A lending protocol. So their whole thing was, I know the stream's in and out. So their whole thing was, and actually the basis of it, the guy was telling me, he's like, hey look, so one of my friends was like, hey, can I borrow some crypto? I'll pay you back. And he's like, yeah, sure, I guess. And he sort of just kept track of it in a like a list of notes or whatever. And he's like, wait, why am I doing this when I can potentially have like a smart contract that could keep track of the total loan and the payments and all that? So when he entered into this hackathon, they built essentially like a lending platform where not only now they sort of launched their own like little stable coin as like a proof of concept to be used as a like a stable coin in their app. But the big thing is you can take this stable coin, lend it. Now in the loan, you can back it by collateral. You can have a trust-based loan, whatever it may be. But you can take this loan, lend it to somebody, back it by something, and they can continuously make payments on it like over time. And the thing that's super cool about that is like they built it in the past week, but it was like really well built. So they had secured loans, unsecured loans. They had a whole like they're doing the whole thing in terms of how you're able to keep track of the different assets and how different people can value the different assets that are collateralized. Amazing app. The interface is really cool too. So it's just one of those things where it was like, dang, this app is probably one of the best ones I've seen so far. I've seen a lot of crappy apps here, and not to like talk shit or anything, because it's not really meant that they're crappy. Most of it is these people did not follow the rules, you know. So I'd feel bad if you actually followed the rules and your app sucked, but when you didn't follow the rules, it's just like, come on. And these guys totally got the assignment. They really did create something cool. I think right now, in terms of like tokenization and lending, they're probably the better ones that I've seen so far. We still have like another 15, 16 to go. But it was cool being able to see someone build like a lending platform that allows people to lend stablecoin and be able to have collateral backing and being able to have like margins and like all these things. Like this thing is, there's a team of like two guys that made this. Well, I guess it was a guy and a girl, but super cool. Hopefully get more apps like that. And that's why I say this is like the most exciting part, because like you don't get to see the apps until after, but like after you get to see all the cool things that people built. Like the entire concept of the NFTs came out of a hackathon like this, where people were able to just build something, and people were like, "Oh yeah, you can do this with this," and maybe people do. So
he was like, "Let's just skip this one."
I think we should move this strong bit to yeah. So I mean, I don't know if these are like the kind of their project, they have a good chance to be like top ones.
But can we move them? Because I don't know if we can take a project and be like, you know what, it should be in this track. Because I think they choose which tracks to play.
No, they did. I know in East Global, there are some people that didn't even get a chance to apply or didn't even get a chance to qualify for another like topic, and we were able to move them just because there's nobody in that category.
Yeah, let me see. If it works, then we should be there. I don't see how that's tokenized.
Are they tokenizing anything in the game or the games or anything?
No, what they're saying is we can have game assets which are ERC-7.
But they're not the ones creating. Yeah, they're not the ones creating the one. They're just hosting it. Like they're not creating these like ERC-721s. They just created a platform that hosts those.
Yeah. So essentially, what their thing is it's an easier way to make blockchain games, but not the front end, just the back end. So instead, like if someone who doesn't know how to write Solidity wants to write the back end,
this would have been great for the creative category, like submitted like as a tool.
I don't know what's tokenized. So like the pitch, I have a game which I want to play, to make, but I don't know how to build the smart contract yet. Therefore, hey, look, XBC is here.
Oh, nice. Yeah, we got people wearing the hoodie. Someone's like, how cold is it? It was snowing the other day.
Oh, okay, I see what he's doing. So what he's trying to do is you have a platform to create games and then you can sell the stake in games. So that means it's like you turn that game into an asset and you can sell a percentage of it as like shares. So
Wait, but what part of that is in his app? Is that a tool for that, or is that a product for that?
it's a platform. So yeah,
Like
I'd
a
say it's more of
platform.
a tool than a product.
That's cool. But then, are they managing, like, is his app, like, divvying up the incoming revenue from those tokens, or?
Yeah, like what exactly are you saying?
Because it could sort of be in tokenization, maybe. It's almost like a marketplace in a sense, which I guess.
Game generated revenue. I mean, it's a very capable system. Just my question is, does it dethrone? See, it's definitely better than this. I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to think if it beats Silverback. Is Silverback?
Silverback's pretty straightforward.
There's a platform to create games, and we didn't have anything showing that it works. It's just in the idea.
It's a video. Like I watched half of the video before Lance call, and like it's like it works. The documentation. I'll have to see the XTC version of it. It's really cool. But I get what he's trying to do. It's a good idea.
Storm bit to be to organization. So this is a third place to be
So my thought process is I want to see where Storm bit is here. If they are very close to winning here, it doesn't make sense to move them to organization that way. Like they're going to win a prize out of it.
So I mean, actually they have a chance in this track. If you go down the dashboard, you should be able to see like select the project and see how many you get. My laptop's there. Yeah, but the outlet is like.
Without it, we need a solution. It's to code. A real picture of it. We should.
tournaments and stuff.
So we have first, second, third organization. And then we have first, second,
Their game team. These guys.
I don't know if we can. That's the thing. I don't know if we can do it. For example, like it's not letting me move like as a person. Yeah. I don't think it allows us to do it. I think we look for deliberation. Oh.
They just give the first and the second.
Yeah.
First being the stupid. The other one being the silver ball.
Yeah. If we are so in the case where we are able to move stupid, I would put them first or second. Like this one, and I don't know because like the project which they showed is way better than Silverback. Like Silverback is essentially an NFT, so their implementation is good, but their idea is we can create NFTs, we can generate them through that. That's the value proposition. The thing which they made and what blockchain made was like a lot of ideas going on.
You guys with?
XTC.
So can we apply to the exit now? Because we already submitted to the portfolio our project, but we will apply to XDC track. We do it now.
I don't know about
Pretty sure 9 o'clock was the. I think you have to ask someone at the event to see how to do that.
There's a portfolio table at the very front. You can ask them. This is the most typical. Oh, I see you have high price money.
Oh my god, dude, I swear. Yeah, I know this is like way after the fact.
Yeah.
I know this is like a week after the hackathons. Can I enter? Like,
is this the hackathons?
Yeah, this was so good. I'm just trying to like. Apparently, this video is too big for me to edit.
Then let's just speed through everything. Just like speed through everything.
I mean, I think we already went through the token. I mean, so these are good. Is this tokenization? What about digitizations?
So I spoke to Lance. He said that if you don't want to give a price in a track, it's totally fine. So we can like not give prices in this track and still like be okay with it.
Okay.
And he also is going through them. He's like,
which ones?
Digitization. He just went through the digitization.
Oh yeah, that one.
Yeah, he said he's going to start going through tokenization.
Yeah.
I've given him access to the sheet, so that's why.
Perfect.
So if Stormnet, then okay. Rank these four.
Honestly, I do think Storm did the best. In terms of not only its functionality but its presentation, like it is hands down the best. Now, I honestly, right off the bat, I don't know if I like blockchain. I don't know if I think the ideas or the implementation is like inspiring or useful. I mean, sorta. I don't know. I see the functionality of block estate. I see the functionality of Silverback, or at least I see the concept of Silverback. But blockchain, I'm not. I don't know. At least replacing. Now for second and third, I'm slightly leaning towards block estate. Slightly, just because I can see like a definitive use, you know, like if you were to like launch that today, I could see a whole market of people utilizing it. Where Silverback almost seems like a proof of concept in some regard. Not that it's a bad one. I just feel like in comparison to almost these products, it's.
And in terms of like you actually integrated to XCC, and I mean the concept works. The smart contract works.
Yeah.
They have, integrated to the front end, which is where people, they left off. Like, you see, most people, they have smart contracts. They have deployed the smart contracts, but didn't go through with and Silverback they didn't. And I kind of feel like it should be like second, third Silverback and Lockstake, and definitely first prize should go to Stormbit.
Yeah, so if we're allowed to move Stormbit into this, I think the few sort of being with Stormbit.
Yeah, I think hands down.
So this then I would put in fourth, second, third, or like I don't know, but you're right. Like I don't want to put this in. Do we agree? See, Silverback has the best implementation. I feel blocks can. Okay, what do you?
Yeah, I didn't see. My laptop's dead. I didn't see the presentation. I just don't know if the tool if it really works or if it's more like in the idea field of the idea. You know, like it's an idea, is a product that's ready to launch.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, they have to follow through. Like, if they get to the prize, if they don't follow through, and who is more,
Yeah, we're losing a lot in that.
Yeah, who's in the position that will follow through with the project if we give them the prize. So
I agree. I feel E4 or do like
actually I don't know. We have to have like everyone have to have the same submit the same ranking for the prize.
Yeah.
Like for example, if Lance you think about something different.
No, so that doesn't work because the way it works is if I select second prize here, when you go to that page, they will see second.
Oh, okay.
So this is synchronization process.
Oh, right.
Yeah. So even if I click on flag project, it's synchronization.
Okay.
Okay. Do you? I feel 2 is good. 2 is really good.
2 maybe 3. Or maybe 2 for 1.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I just feel that. He just went through digitization. The reason he called was he's like, so you've disqualified 3 and the 4th one is bad. What's the plan? Like, none of them are good. I was thinking if we can not get this. Like, that's what he said. So that was literally the conversation. Let's do the open track real quick and then
Then we have
So we got. So wait, is nobody going to be placing in digitization or is it tokenization? No, digitization. Is nobody placing?
We're not giving
tokenization. Okay. Then open category turns into. So Stormbit's out of that open category now. So now we got.
Let's not move it yet because I'm not sure if they'll allow us to move it. But let's see.
Projects on the open track, so they're also on digital.
Yeah, I removed them all. I removed it. They only get one whatever I consider it. You get one consideration, but if you need to be put in the right consideration, we'll put you in that right. Like, but you don't get like multiple chances to get into multiple.
Okay, so these scale life are checkers, and they don't have anything related to ICC. They don't have the smart contracts deployed.
So they're disqualified. Whoops.
minus this is your wallet. So like then
have several places to consider them for the future packages.
Yeah, they're out.
then storm get taken care of. Generate which
We already taking. Yeah.
then ciphers and things.
Oh, you're gonna get the first pitch.
Slightly glitching.
I mean, the art.
Who we got here?
See if they have XTC stuff first of all. Why is this just a readme?
What was that? It's a readme?
Clone the repository. It's got
Oh, the readme.
Bro, okay, so it's not. So here's the issue. This is something which can plug into any
EVM
chain and they haven't deployed to XTC. So I don't know how to evaluate this because on one side, if we follow up with them, we're like, help us, like, how will you integrate?
Marketing your plugin in the hackathon doesn't necessarily drive inspiration that you're really using the block, our chain. Mostly because like dude, how many other like generic tools can we pull from any EVM anything and say, oh, we're on this chain? You know, like
the weird thing though is since their thing is all open, we could literally take their thing and integrate it into ours. They have a nice UI and we can see what they're doing.
That's super important. That's actually the most important part is but you've got a really simple interface here.
These guys, yeah. I mean, he said that they are self-funded. They have integrated to have the list.
And the login flows.
I said, okay, can you integrate to XTC until Saturday? Should be for the hackathon. Say I'll try. So yeah.
So since they haven't, I get what you mean.
Maybe just because they dropped it and interested enough to go the extra step to integrate.
Go.
I agree, but this is the kind of situation where.
But it should be really good to be at least second. I mean, I don't see it getting to the first or second because on the open track they only have 2 places. So I don't see it going to 1 or 4 and it should actually.
Like a lot of the time I'm
What's your comment?
Yeah, it should be like since we have only 2 prices,
So we only
should consider different.
I don't know if
what do we got here?
What's up?
What do we got?
Good talk, by the way.
Hell yeah, man. How you doing?
Good. We got one more.
Nice. Actually make things interesting. I'm actually live streaming right now. You guys want to run a live stream?
All right.
If you don't want to, you don't have to. Like no pressure or anything.
Sure, let's do it. Let's do it.
All right, let's check out your projects.
All right.
Just know if it's dope, the whole world will know.
All right, cool. All right, we're Team Auto Hodl. You're on-chain piggy bank. So I don't know about y'all. I've been in crypto for a little bit, on Ethereum, specifically EVMs, and back in the day and still currently, do some degen stuff, buy some NFTs, maybe do some gambling, just waste a little bit of money and denominate it in ETH. And the thing is, if I just saved a little bit of that over time, it would be worth a whole lot today. So what we built today is a tool that interfaces with your existing workflow. Whether you want to interact with Uniswap, you want to send money to a friend, you want to do anything with a target contract, our innovation is these savings contracts. And you spin them up per user. The user gets to define how much they want to save every time they interact on chain, how long they want to lock up the money every time they interact on chain. And every time you interact on chain, a little bit is put into that same account and then passed through to what you really want to do. There's a tool called Acorns in Web2. It's basically the same thing, Acorns for crypto. So let's see how it works. Here we have Auto Hodl, already connected on XDC. And we're going to say that every time we do something on chain, we want to save a little bit of ETH. We're going to lock it up for 100 days. And here we have a pre-filled contract just for the demo purposes. But this could be a Uniswap contract, it could be anything. For this demo, it's a counter contract, which is going to increase by 1%. So first thing we need to do, and we only need to do once, is set up our savings account. And that's what we're doing right now.
Yeah, it's probably deployed. Like,
There we go.
yeah.
All right, so let's convince y'all.
Oh yeah. Like, I don't. It may sound so goofy, but dude, y'all are like the first one. There was another team that came along pretty prepared, but a lot of the teams that we saw, y'all are the first ones to be like, yo, here's this on chain, right? Like, you can see it. Like,
So we have our savings account set up, and now we're going to interact with the target contract. And what we're going to expect at the end of this is that our savings account should have a little bit of savings on it. Yeah, some number of zeros. There we go. Yeah. And we can, do it over and over again for and the payload is passed on to the contract. So that's basically it. And there's a lot of extensions that we want to do. Integrate with other wallets, implement account abstraction. Think about other business use cases other than just your personal savings. Maybe for charity donations or something at the end.
Or even like tax liability.
Exactly.
Like, every single type of transaction. Like, yeah.
So it's all how.
I love it, man. It's dope.
Cool.
It's dope. What do you guys think? It's pretty good. And
yeah. Yeah, so the on-chain contract we built is capable of doing that. Our original plan was to interact with MetaMask snaps so that every time you do anything through MetaMask, it would do that intercept. Unfortunately, they have a bug with their experimental build right now, so we couldn't get that UX working. But functionally, that's there, and now we just want to integrate with more wallets so that we can get this on-chain contract into their flows.
That's awesome. I like how it's like straightforward, very functional. Like, it's one of those things where it has very a wide array of use cases. It's like saving, tax liability, business use case. I love stuff like that. Like, you don't have to over-engineer something to be good. It's good. For sure. So yeah, love it.
Awesome.
What category? Open? Nice. Actually, okay. No, it's perfect.
Thanks a lot, y'all. Good to see you again.
Oh, good talking to you.
New York.
Yeah.
Deployment tool.
Yeah, the deployment tool.
Yeah.
No, always love seeing cool stuff.
Likewise.
Always love seeing cool stuff.
They were also doing a deployment tool, so we kind of joined forces afterwards, and now our powers combined.
We won online. We won.
Yeah.
So our ideas were similar.
That is awesome. No, that is awesome. The synergy.
Cool. What's the next conference y'all are going to?
Should be consensus.
Consensus.
Yeah.
Cool.
You guys coming?
Where is it?
In Austin, Texas. It's late April, I believe.
Okay.
Late April. Yeah.
Yeah, if you make our lives a little easier, we might be able to get some tickets.
Good stuff. Let's go.
You guys made some good stuff, man. Always
Thank you
love
for
seeing
dropping
it.
by, guys.
Thanks a lot. Appreciate you. All right.
Hey, I have a few questions. So this is actually the first time we've got stuff deployed on HTC.
I've gotten stuff
because I've got geniuses working with me. We use the legacy flag on Foundry because it wouldn't work without the legacy flag. I remember trying to deploy on HTC in India, and it didn't work. You know,
It might have been something with so in the past few months we've been in sort of like a transfer with our RPCs.
Yeah.
So previously our RPC had a XDC prefix. And that was mostly to differentiate the network in a way. But with that, like the addresses are generated the exact same way that the OX prefixes are, except it has the XDC prefix. It caused a couple of issues with people coming onto the network. So we've built RPCs that allow for both OX and XDC. Now, with that, every so often you come across a tool that may be calling a previous RPC, or you may have a prefix, and you run into an issue. But for the most part, if you use any of the latest RPCs, you should be able to resolve any of those issues. There's always been a couple hiccups here and there with tool sets and the prefix and stuff like that.
Yeah, do you remember which RPC you were referring to?
we just found something changes. It was an HTTP one, not a WSS. So these are all. I don't.
I still have my
This is
command.
Apothem, right? We did Apothem and not.
Yeah, because these are the new ones, like what he said essentially.
Yeah, and like in the past, like last month, I had issues like getting stuff to update on the front end. So I just, I wanted to ask if there's like special considerations that I should keep in mind for XDC.
Not really. So earlier, yes, it would be put an XDC prefix as opposed to a 0x prefix. But now, since we are moving away from that, there aren't any special considerations as long as you use one of these three. Like these three are usually stable.
Okay, all good. Okay, that's good to know.
Makes sense.
I used to do in the past because I had some problem. Okay. Usually I would use the ERC stack.
DRP?
Yeah. So then sometimes but then I usually have like a way to update your channel. So basically what I done was so every time I have any update there will be big dashboard. So give me this problem, and then the RPC
okay. Keep building on XDC. Yeah. So I don't know if you mentioned it, but the idea was to integrate this with MetaMask snaps as a proof of concept. The ultimate, what we had in mind was not a separate UI, but something that integrates with the user's existing flow. So, it's kind of, if you want it to be automatic and under the hood, it shouldn't change what the user is doing. They shouldn't have to go somewhere else.
I get what you mean. Because that's what I thought when you guys said icons for this. Like the icons are when you tap it, it automatically without me thinking.
Yeah, exactly. So if y'all have wallets on your network, we'd love to figure out how we can integrate into them.
Honestly, we just use MetaMask.
Yeah.
So if you guys are able to integrate with MetaMask, it's just done. Like then it's integrated in XDC.
We basically.
Now, I would honestly say as like a move, like try hitting up some of the software wallets like Garda or not even just with us, but like in general, you guys might be like the perfect like wallet app.
Yeah.
That's just like I said in that interface, it may be like a toggle potentially
Right.
with some settings, but I think you guys could have some like serious functionality like that in a handful of different apps at least.
Because like these are the wallets that do XDC natively service.
Which one of these? I don't know of anything other than like Snaps, which has a Snap sort of functionality.
Yeah. I get it. I totally agree. So I think the one which is like the most code hackable is MetaMask.
Yeah.
So And honestly, from what I understand, more than 80% of people would be using MetaMask anyway. So if you guys get integrated with that, you're pretty much fine.
Yeah, we spent 3 days talking to the Snaps people, and ultimately they were like, yeah, initially they were like, no, you're doing something wrong. And like last night they were like, no, actually it's a bug in Snaps and you can't do it. So, you know, so once they have that resolved, then we can build this as a Snap.
But honestly, like, I get what you mean. Like, given like your track record, I know at least you guys had built everything. So I know like you guys would have been capable enough to pull the snaps through. And the proof of concept is there. So I appreciate you guys. Genuinely. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
It's really good, man. Thank
Cool.
you guys.
Appreciate you.
Nice
Bye bye.
concept.
See you next time.
I like the concept.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Like, it's very, I don't know what it is, but the simplest one's always better. Because it's one of those things where it's like, you didn't have to over-engineer anything, you didn't have to rewrite the wheel, something, and then ideally, if it's very functional, the use case can be determined based off the context.
And it's
not like
hackathon submission because it's going to work with every single one of the panel.
Yeah.
So I guess we're good with this. Let's do the other. So Cypher 0x, are we disqualifying them?
I thought they were going to be disqualified. Did they not? I thought
they
they
haven't
didn't.
integrated with it, so that's why I was like.
I'd say they're disqualified. They don't.
You were saying you should.
They would be disqualified. Yeah. It's not hard to prove that you've integrated. It's not even hard to fake that you've integrated, like, or pretended like you were, like just put XTC and everything. You know, not that, like, don't get me wrong, like it would be on us to check it, but like they didn't even do that.
This I would say is like for the time. These rankings are not in stone until they are in stone. So we have one,
In the open categories?
Yeah, then we're done. So next one is mycelium.
Yeah, I was looking at that a second ago. They really put like no effort into their like this is it. This description of their. That's how you know they're either this is gonna be dope and they're devs.
Yeah.
Or
Exactly.
yeah, like
it's either amazing or not. It's on Vimeo, bro. Not even like.
yeah, I saw it was a tool. Like, let's see if it's used before we judge. Although this video does
Signing process. So fetch request is submit it to the Cosmos tree for signing. And then the Cosmos across 2 steps. First, the host and series of commitments, and then once commitments
I can use my ear to the freaking.
I'm just gonna read what this says. So it's like a cross-platform EVM chain with EVM chain execution data. We have to rewrite this, blah blah blah, to see if it has any XTC mention.
Yeah, let's take a look at that. No XTC? Yeah, he's out here. Get him out of here! Get him out of here! Gone.
Which projects where maybe it's a really good project, but the presentation is terrible.
Well, maybe. But then part of me goes, it seems like they were chalking up more Cosmos' technology than they didn't even say XTC, they said EVM.
So there are 2 things. One thing is, yes, this is good in the sense that it's cross-chain data. So what I understand is there's an oracle on chain A, you can fetch data from it and forward it to chain B. Every chain now has oracles. Like Chainlink is pretty much every, and Chainlink has oracles which are essentially on chains. We have our own. So that's one thing. So the point of this oracle is to get real data. there's no such thing as a bad Oracle and a good Oracle. It's just expensive or expensive. So A, is this needed? B, it's a cool project, but it's not on XDC. And at the end of the day, it's like
like I said, it comes back down to these general EVM like tools that can be launched on multiple chains. That's fine.
Yeah.
But if they launched it, like honestly, if they just launched it on XDC as like the example, even though they could, like that would have been good enough. But like,
I agree. Like if I was a judge for the general, it makes sense. But I'm a judge for the sponsor, right? I'm for XDC, so then for me that doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
We should see, the projects that apply for our tracks and for the other networks.
You gotta remember, some people try to like spread themselves thin and just apply. We might even get some applications where they apply to like one, like Polygon, and they're like, oh, I see some more money, blah 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 blah. Maybe like that one guy, like the one project that like put XCD, like they probably did that last second. Yeah, I know, right? I see it. Like,
I was thinking about the Superback again. The Superback, I think they have like 5 different levels.
Yeah.
And that's not the problem. Usually the problem becomes, it's either last minute or they didn't do anything to cater to anything on our network or even launch it on there.
Yeah, but honestly, like I won't penalize Silverback because they were smart. They built something. They came in not to build a product, they came in to build a product.
Yeah, there you go.
Like they were just like, this is a hackathon, and we'll build it. They weren't like, oh, I want to build something. The other guy, you remember the MIT guy? What was his name? At New York, the guy who did the airdrop thing. That guy built something cool.
Trevor Keith. Yeah.
He built something cool. He didn't come here to win a hackathon. He ended up winning a hackathon. So he integrated Apple AirTags into the blockchain,
and he used it as like supply chain, like and
essentially geodata. Every checkpointed minute, it would be on the blockchain. Like it would relay the GPS data to the blockchain. Then he created front end which would parse through that data and show like dots along how it went.
And that data was encrypted towards encrypted towards the token too. So you had to possess the token to unencrypt it. It was awesome. Like, and his presentation was, oh yeah, so let me show you like a current token that's on a bus right now. That's like going to the city. Like
he was like, I took an AirTag, put it on the bus in New York, and this is where the bus is going.
And they literally tracked the whole thing. Yeah, it was pretty awesome.
That is the kind of thing which I would feel like fun. It's a guarantee.
And he could have got first place, but he basically lost to a payment processor. These payment processor guys that had like a card, so you can go to a terminal and pay.
Essentially, we're doing Alchemist.
Yeah.
If you wanted to make, let's say, a cross-border payment, right? You're facilitating that through multiple banks, meaning it'll take between 1 and 5 business days for it to settle. And lastly, with Venmo, Cash App, Zelle, Code, countless other apps out there, the payment ecosystem is scattered. So for you to be able to integrate yourself with every possible way to pay, you've got to download almost multiple gigabytes worth of apps, right? And so we thought we would leverage blockchain because of its composability, but more importantly, simplicity. We deployed smart contracts for both direct and bill splitting payments. And so with ERC 4337 enabled, Paymaster as well, you're able to sign in with Google, like traditional sign-ins like Apple ID, Facebook, and regular emails.
So we'll skip the video demo because we'll do it live.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, we get the money.
We can just show the feature and then go through it. But
and so, like, first things first, right? Universal accessibility. So we're multi-chain, deployed on 6 chains right now, and more importantly, because of ERC 437, there's 0 fees on transactions and 0 installations because this is entirely web-based. Because we do think, in the context of like Asia and like some other areas where iPhones aren't as popular, some of these smartphones just don't have as much storage. So likely you wouldn't want users downloading apps, but rather just a streamlined interface. Furthermore, we have fiat on and off ramps, and so we're able to integrate debit or credit cards to purchase crypto, as well as offload that into a traditional payment chain. And lastly, streamlined setup. If you don't have an EOA or externally owned account like MetaMask, Coinbase Wallet, etc., you can sign in through traditional traditional sign-in means like Google, Apple ID, Facebook, or even your regular email. And so, given further iterations of this project, we do think custom links or QR code-based payments would further streamline this process. And more importantly, if we have a more streamlined fiat off-ramp solution where you could directly deposit into your banks, it would largely benefit countries that also don't interact in the US dollar. And lastly, if let's say we implemented some kind of bill payment, like recurring or scheduled payments, this would largely benefit users as opposed to them going and manually paying.
Alright, yeah, we'll show a real quick demo. So this is what the sign up page looks like. You connect, and obviously you can connect with your wallets as well as just your, it's as simple as just connecting your Google accounts. So this will create a smart wallet that will kind of take care of the gas fees for you.
Okay.
Nice.
Right? So is this how are you making this gasless? Sorry for interjecting.
Yeah. So we're using the ThirdWeb's SDK for account abstraction.
Okay.
And yeah, that basically speaks here.
And so I believe across 10 chains they have a paymaster contract deployed. And so by integrating this SDK, we're inherently calling functions on that as well. It's just kind of set up the moment we integrate the NPM.
Okay.
Nice.
So sign in with Gmail. And for additional layer of security, Google's 2FA applies as well.
Nice.
Which is solid.
Sounds good. Yeah, it's the Wi-Fi. Don't worry.
Yeah, literally, as we're like up like a single review, you guys, we're like, come on.
Yeah, no.
Wi-Fi's just.
So this is what the homepage looks like.
Sorry. So when you clicked on SSO, did it create an account for you right now? Or so it
yeah.
So if you've already created an account,
then it'll
just link it to it.
Okay.
Nice.
It's just attached to the wallet, the wallet address. So if you have a new wallet address, you'll have.
So the new registration is just a one-click sign-on and then.
Yes, absolutely. And so the way our app is kind of structured is that we have three means of payments, right? One, requesting money from individuals. It could be one person or multiple people. So let's say you wanted to split a dinner bill, right?
Yeah.
And it was $50 split between 5 of us. So you put in $50, it'll automatically calculate how much each person owes, and also allow you to track whether or not each person is paid back. And so that's like the request feature. Another is direct payments. So I could directly input your address, and we call an API provided by Heartbeat to see whether or not an address has been phished or if it's malicious. And so it'll give you a score accordingly.
Okay.
And so this will just facilitate a direct payment, update their balance, all done through ERC20 tokens.
Okay.
And let's say you get a request in, right? Somebody's asking money from you.
Yeah.
You can either approve or decline it, both of which will show up on their end.
Perfect. Okay.
So you can look at swoosh in. So this is how much you owe others.
Okay.
Right, and so others can owe you, and it's just you can simply just one click pay, and it takes a little bit, but yeah, and then the swoosh button would just be like a pay all for all of your stuff.
And when you say you've clicked on it once, is it also gonna? So like in MetaMask, it asks to sign. So then for Google, what's the equivalent of that?
Sure. So whenever you sign in initially, you have a button that asks you to approve USDC, a certain amount of USDC. This way, you don't have to, since you don't have a wallet, right? You can't really you don't want to sign each transaction.
Yeah.
So that's what that smart wallet with the gasless payments. That's what it kind of handles it for you. You just kind of have to sign off saying that
that
give it
sense.
permission to do it.
Okay.
It just might be easier for, there you go, it updates. And then swoosh out is basically how much other people owe you.
Yeah.
Right? So for Uber, for Panda, click on it. Obviously no one has paid yet. But so that's the swoosh and swoosh out. And then if you want to actually create a new swoosh, you would put in a message, you put in a cost, and then you could add people, right? It's for a request, and then if you actually just want to pay somebody, it's the same thing, but then you have a verified address, which using Heartbeat's API, just make sure they're not a malicious user, or you're not being scammed, essentially. Okay. So, yeah. And this is also your profile page where you could deposit and withdraw USDC. And right now we have a testnet faucet that you can get.
Yeah, no, get that. I love it though.
Yeah.
Okay. This is really good. I really like the idea. It's combining Zelle and a lot of other applications into one.
Yeah.
Especially with the bill splitting and everything, that's pretty cool. The only a few questions I had. The first thing is this deployed to XDC?
It is.
Okay, so could you show me the contract
or just make a transaction and just show it to us on the Explorer.
Sure. We could go ahead and pull up the contract real quick. So
that
works. That works.
We deployed it on a Gotham.
Okay,
no,
that's
it's all good. It's all good.
Cool. There we go. So like a couple hours ago, and then I think we had an issue with an Etherscan API. So like we had an issue verifying contracts across like multiple chains.
Okay.
But the same contract is available across several L2s as well. But kind of going through.
We believe you. It seems like it'd be more work to otherwise.
And so kind of like just going through like the code really quickly, we established payment and request structs that are stored, assigned to folks based on whether they're requesting money or being requested. And then, so this is our like storage contract that sets up the foundational structure for any sort of payment or request. And then now we can take in any ERC20 so that users can pay in whatever form they please.
And that gives you probably a lot more flexibility because not only do you have the stable coins, but you have all those other lending mechanisms.
Precisely.
Right. The idea is that like if you're paying like cross-border, then like you can pay in whatever currency you're like.
No, that's awesome. Yeah, because like current payment models are always in fiat, but now you have all these other tools for all these other.
So
love it.
The transaction you guys just did.
Sure.
Was it on the XTC network or which one was it on?
I believe it was on XTC. We just used the RPC URL from Chainlist. Provided for
Makes sense. The only reason I was asking is it didn't show up here, so that's why.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, it was just it was just our deployment from our test address.
Okay, fine.
That's great.
Cool. Awesome. This is deployed on this is to Vercel, right? Like deployed on Vercel.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, you should be able to like access it on your.
That looks really good. It's really like
Do you have any other questions?
nothing.
I mean, I like the UI.
Actually, I did want to state. Sorry, look, I think you could wait. I'll finish.
Yeah, I was just going to say that whoever did this project, I don't know if you guys had any Figma before to translate into this app, but whoever did that, did a great job.
Yeah, I was the UI.
I see the smile on your face.
One thing I wanted to say was you made a comment earlier about the consideration of how much data it takes to be able to manage all these applications. It's not quite on the UI, but I like that consideration, considering you can get a lot of functionality without necessarily having a device that needs to be so robust. And not that your phone has to be that robust to run an app like this, but like ideally there are plenty of phones out there that are not the greatest compared to the ones that we interact all day. So that's a huge thing, and that's going to translate to an experience that's uniform.
And just like beyond that, like if you're trying to pay someone or like request money,
it's
just
easy
having to like download an app, you have to wait for it to download.
Yep, and then you gotta wait, and then you gotta go through all the process. Very easy to go website, click, open up. Literally one click to install your account. Very easy to get set up. It's awesome.
Pretty cool. And the reason we kind of made it web as opposed to like React Native or React, for example, or excuse me, as opposed to like Flutter or Kotlin, we just thought that web would just be like device agnostic, so you're able to use this across devices. It's just
like a progressive like that.
Exactly. And so the only thing though is we just didn't implement responsive design, so it's like it's a hackathon.
It's a hackathon.
I mean, it's decently like.
Honestly,
it's definitely.
We can honestly say it's better than basically not the project, but your project's good, but the reactive design's better than basically all the other ones we've seen. We'd be lucky. We'd be lucky if you get a decent UI. So the mere fact that you guys done what you've done, like, it's pretty solid.
Thank you.
Like good stuff, man. Nice meeting you guys.
Yeah, really good talking with you guys. Like really like your project. Can't wait to honestly see more of you guys in future events.
Thank you.
Good stuff. You guys are making Austin proud.
I have to go to lunch. I'll be back around 3:30. People will help with like their UX, like be able to talk through UX during their pitch and stuff before track time. So if you see anybody that needs that, I put my Telegram up on the.
Where is the website?
Okay.
Sorry, I'm a mentor, so I've been mentoring them.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
Like the presentation?
Yeah, they did good. They took some of my advice or whatever. And I know this is a little bit different than on stage too, so they have a little more time. But I do like that all of them engaged you guys. They all had their points and stuff like that. So I thought that was pretty good.
What's up, Sebastian? Actually, we got one more.
We only have one more.
Or do you have one more submit?
Well, we have one more to review independently. They may still come to the table. We had two. We actually, it seems like the best projects come to the table.
Yeah.
Funny enough. I mean, obviously, like
it
the
makes
confidence
sense.
thing.
They want to show it firsthand. Yeah. It's great.
But yeah, we got one more to review. At least in the portal. Wait and see if any more come up. Want to present? Yeah, we're chilling.
I got it. It wasn't in depth video, so I made him come in last night at 1:30 in the morning to make sure I could get him signed in. So we got squared away on the team.
You don't have any of those little.
What?
Do you have any of those little ones?
Yeah, I actually been holding on to
Okay,
them.
sweet. Can I take this? Thank you very much.
Yeah, literally, when we placed the other ones on that table, I took all the small ones. Just
Okay,
I was
cool. I went back to that and I was like, oh man, they're gone. Because I hate the other ones.
I know, right? Like, I wish they came out a little bit less blurry, and I don't know, they were almost there, but those are just so like clean, you know.
I'm used to like helping manage
None
my
of problem.
entire life, so I will address all life concerns and everything else like that. So when I mentor, I try to. Yeah, I address everything from mental to physical to timing to improving their sleep, and then help them on framing things and advocating things differently. I help to see them. Yeah, no, I appreciate the feedback too. That helps me become a better mentor. That's why I'm trying to like follow some of those teams and see how they're reaching you guys. And see what's like, provide advice. Not from your just from a third party, but as a third party perspective.
I mean, the only thing which I'm saying, this is like a very minor thing. They should have kept the console long over. They should have.
Yes. Yes.
It should show the construction.
Yo, that would have been like some gravy on top or like a cherry on top. They've done, yeah.
I think that might be enough to understand. Like we haven't gone through a
Yeah, I won't tell them. I'll tell them.
Maybe the next person they go to.
No, that's helpful. I really appreciate that. I'll go let them know that. Thank you. For many of you guys as well, too, right?
Yeah, really good being here.
We can take your contact.
Oh, yeah. What's that? Well, after I retired, I went to something else, and so this was the most interesting in terms of it's like cybersecurity, and it's also technology. So I love technology in the Air Force, so I've always implemented the most leading edge stuff, and so I've always tried to figure out how to implement it in a complex environment that has legacy systems and everything else. So that's kind of what I do. What I was really good at. No, I was just a cyberspace operator. But I know a lot of my friends are pilots. I love that plane because one of my friends from University of Arizona, one of my friends for his career and stuff like that. Yeah, I love that plane because the A-10 was based out of Tucson. So University of Arizona is in Tucson. So we got the air shows you come by and stuff like that. I saw it flying all the time. It would always fly right over campus. They always flew right over campus. So I thought it was awesome. Yeah.
What?
The pure tuning, so they have like
They got the the contracts with the other ones, but not us. Castrated, disqualified.
Oh, okay. Yes.
Fuck. You know how to change the RPC on if I had an old RPC on MetaMask, you know how I can change it to a new RPC? I might just create another.
You have to create a new one.
I just stupid crap like that. Whatever, I guess.
What was ZK like for this?
Skill life, they don't have
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, you said.
Yeah, but we should check. We should check if they.
I trust you. I trust you.
I didn't even see the YouTube video. So.
Okay, great. So now in the open track we have 2 submissions. And those show the winners. So we just need to pick between 1 and 2.
We are ready.
Well, actually, like either one's gonna be the winner and the other one's the runner-up. It's just like, damn.
I'll just go to the bathroom real quick. We'll decide the runners-up and then we'll just leave.
Yeah.
But so we wanted to create red envelopes and create red envelopes so like the condition send for like giving you event and then like adapt it to which app and send it to the group and then you post it. Yeah. So we thought, so we just but what we do is we play a contract, we random amounts and a number of payment. So for those amounts, we use info, which is FPGs, for those amounts, and so nobody knows. You can do this with CK, but somebody has to do it. So we use that. But I can give you the example. So let's say we have with this token, and then we'll send out 1,000 tokens in this envelope. And let's say we have like 10 recipients. Could be anything. Could be like USC, could be anything. You get to decide that when you. Yeah. So create this. We're going to use the total amount of dollars. And then we're going to deploy this contract. Sorry? But we can paste this in here, and this will open up our brand.
How you doing? And you guys are?
Prudence.
Prudence? Oh, sweet. Alright. Well then, nice to meet you guys. My name's Quincy.
Nice to meet you.
And just so you know, we're live streaming. If you guys want to, you can present live.
Yeah, sure.
Sweet. Alright guys, give me a little intro and let's get into it.
Hi.
Hi.
Do you want the full presentation or just?
Give us what you got. You know,
Okay.
you could give us the pitch. Ideally, we want to see a demo, but if you guys want to just
Video demo or
Either or, whatever makes you guys comfortable.
Okay.
Like it's not like one gets over the other, but being able to show your functionality and being able to depict what your app is, and however means best is what we're looking for. So.
Okay.
Yes. So
First, we're sharing data right on the box and paper, then digital tools, and finally the most important evolution is basically proofs. But at the same time, we realize that in Web3 there is some a problem, which is the fact that we can use historical data from the banks on Web3, and it will be very useful. In UE and many countries we have the open banking that allows us to claim data if the client gives approval. So we decided to create this project, Proofs Hence, that is this is a bridge between Web 2 and Web 3 for bank data. We developed during the hackathon three tools. The first one is the proof of reserve, the second one proof of transaction, and the last one the credit score. And what we have to keep in mind is that our value is we claim data in a secure and transparent way. So here is the video demo.
Yeah, we watched the video.
You watched the video, so yes, we are taking connecting wallet, checking security, connecting to a bank, and a very important point is that it's a backend, so someone can modify the data. So we hosted the backend on a decentralized network ICP, so that we make sure that the code we provided on the GitHub is the same that we deployed. People are just have to compare the hash. And finally, the third of the app is that we are taking this hash with the ZK to deploy it as an SDC on XDC. That's why we applied for XDC. It's a way to digitalize all the documents, all the proof that you can provide to rent something instead of showing all your transactions and the exact amount that you have on your bank account. You just have to provide this proof with how I see that we also develop. We finally are using Polygonize to have a proof of uniqueness. So one address can be linked to only one bank account. That's it. We're using a Freemium. We want to use a Freemium. So we have an API and this proof of migration. Finally, we really want to do this project to deploy 2025 ideally. So we're using ZK for the ZK, Polygonize for the proof of uniqueness, and Internet Computer for hosting decentralized network backend, and XDC wallets, security, and finally XDC as the core SBC data stored in this.
Awesome, thank you. So have you guys deployed Shrike's network?
It's gonna explode.
Next.js też kampanii.
chatted with them at their booth. And like, you should show us your check it out.
Easily cheat if and only if the economic security is not high enough for you the value of the transaction you're backing is less than the economic value of the chain. As in, like, the amount that you have to spend to attack the chain makes it impractical. Which is, interestingly enough, probably a really terrible idea for data workers. Yeah.
That's not actually translated. Only giving access to something, saying that I have 10
So the question is, like, what is the maximum value you can get out of that? If you're paying 10x leverage, right? It's kind of the practical attack surface. And for most things, like I think in the case of token value transactions, as long as the value of the transaction is less than the attack cost, you're good. But importantly, if you're doing like something aggregate, right? Like if you're doing the like a price feed, then tons of people are depending on that. And manipulate that is very valuable. If you can change the balance of one guy's token amount accounts, unless they've got like a crazy amount, it's going to be a much smaller attack surface.
We started at the beginning of the hackathon. We saved a lot. We've got the idea for several months, but the actual coding part is way yeah, because it's a lot of work. A lot of steps. I like the UI. Did you guys who did the UI? Okay, so did you use Figma or something? Straight I just want to get your backgrounds and what roles you guys have.
Oh, nice.
Engineering school.
You guys came all the way out here? It's amazing, quite impressive.
I like the idea. How did you guys come up with the idea? So it started 6 months ago. I was looking for a solution for basically
Yeah, back on Monday. What?
I think he's going skiing. It's like a. You have to pay for it.
That's really good. I really enjoyed the presentation. I like the idea. I feel the concept behind it is that's really powerful. And the fact that you have the choice to choose just Web2 or Web3 or combination, that's also something that's really interesting. So that's great. The other question I had is Web3 credits. Where does that come from? Yeah, so that's right. Yeah, so where does the score come from? Like, how do you use the So the idea behind it is to somehow, like, is it to go through transactions of someone?
Or through loans.
Yeah.
If you have loans.
Okay.
Yeah, the idea is that you can have exactly the can see
What?
Things like that.
Oh, sorry, Benny. Yeah, he's still around. He's doing a bunch of talks today. He's got like 2 or 3 panels to do it.
Yeah, that's the goal. That's the goal.
So like zero knowledge.
Yeah, privacy.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Thank you so much. This answers all of the questions. I really like it. Great stuff. Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
Take care, guys. I hope you guys go.
On ecstasy.
Really cool seeing you guys with the project. Hope to see more from you guys.
Thank you. Do you guys mind staying in touch or something?
Yes. Can I ask you a question about the project? As my friend said, we are partnering with this association. We are organizing many events throughout the year. We are organizing a week of workshops. A workshop every month, and also a hackathon in our school. I wanted to know if you have this partnership with student association.
So we do. I don't know. So from what I know, it's usually in the US. So I don't know if we've done
You are
anything
full
outside.
American.
No, I'm Indian.
Yeah. No, I
in
mean,
America.
you live in
yes.
US. Okay.
But yeah, so I can have a conversation with someone to know if it can be possible.
If you want to expand in Europe, we are mainly from France, but we have in London, in Switzerland soon. So in Europe, we have a good
We
network.
can definitely have that conversation. Like, the three of us would love to come to France, I guess.
Yes.
That'll be
If
fun.
you come, text us. It's not a
It'll be
problem.
fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds good. So yeah, I'd love to be in touch. I really like the idea. Because the other thing I just came to my mind now that this is something is an equivalent for, you know how you go to a bar and then you give the person the ID card?
Yeah.
Instead of that, just some way to portal where somebody could just be like, okay, I am above 21. Why does that person know my name? Just thoughts. Yeah, let me give you my QR code. Would you mind making like a group of all of us? Thank you so much. Thank you. Love meeting you guys. Take care. See you soon.
See you soon. Bye bye.
Nice. Hey guys. Hey, how's it going? How are you guys? We're doing well. This is a bunch of Jaden.
Actually.
Yeah, I'm Jaden. What's up? Very nice to meet you.
Just so you know, we're live streaming.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, sweet. So
So which project are you guys working on?
My son.
Yeah, we were just going through it actually. So
Very cool.
Nice.
Yeah. So how do you guys think about cross-chain?
How do you think about cross-chain access? Yeah, yeah. I mean, we have an idea about what you guys are building, so it seems like a very interesting idea.
Yeah. Well, I guess we can run you through a demo. I'd love to hear feedback from you guys. Essentially, Celia is a cross-chain data secured by Cosmos consensus and verified using threshold short signatures. What that means is you get the economic backing of full validator sets, Cosmos chain, but you get the cheap verification of data from any EVM chain onto any other EVM chain, which you get from the threshold. Apologies for just the script down, but this is going to request wrap XDC balance from XDC chain, wrap the Cosmos balance here. So this is going to request the data back. This is the data that we get. So this is the chain ID, contract address, and the call data results. It's then going to go through a threshold signature process. The first is that any validator that thinks this data is valid is going to commit to signing over it. Once a threshold of validators to committed, anybody can request the signature of that data. And so then after all of the validators have signed commitments, you write a threshold verify
You need to go and scan the QR code. I'll go to
gas cost to verify it, less than 30k gas. And the data cost is a single 65 byte signature. The on-chain with all data is really expensive. You pay almost nothing for all data on top of that. This is something that has a fixed value, validator set that's not permissionless. It doesn't short signatures. You're looking at verifying many signatures. Queries, you're verifying 18 out of 20 signatures, and aggregating them, you're verifying one signature has one publicly tracked Cosmos validator sets. And so any messages you get back from any signatures you get back from this represents Cosmos validator sets of commitments. This data on this chain.
That's pretty cool, honestly. So just to confirm, like this is the mental model that I understand. It's like I am a person who's using XDC trading smart contracts. There is Oracle on the Cosmos chain, which is giving me some data which maybe doesn't exist on XDC. Yes. So then I'm hitting that and I'm getting the call data back. You guys are creating like the whole in between. And it's as cheap as you should. That's pretty cool. My only question is more around how does the funding work? Like, will I also have to have a Cosmos wallet connected?
Yeah, so the idea
you can have a layer set up, like anyone can do that. And any EVM based account can just submit a transaction to the layer, which will go through and it will become a Cosmos transaction from the relay. But essentially in the beginning stage,
it makes sense. It's a hackathon project.
Yeah, yeah.
But the vision is to have like
the idea if this was to be like fully productized, have the payment when you submit the transaction on chain, filter refunding the relay or paying Cosmos fees.
Yeah, Cosmos SDK is built on this.
So, how do you guys integrate with
Attestation, Bazaar, and Jesse Swap. Go to the integration from the one. It's all the way down there. Go to attestation, Bazaar, Jesse Swap. Verify.
Trust in the tower. Don't have computation right now. It's just a fixed validator set up and runs DKG. So no one ever has a point. That's all we're outside. Contract to verify. Making use of Metallics, EC recover hack for doing short signature verification. and then I made that modified the cross paper library to work with EVM specifically for special signatures.
I
So the first thing would be making it so that it's not just a fixed at Genesis validator set that does the key gen, having something like a rotate the validator set. After that, so you've got a very simple contract that you can deploy with read to any chain. So you have a single source of data, a single source of truth for any type of Ethereum data from any other Ethereum chain. No matter where you are, call it to the multiple chain data.
It's cool that they came here because honestly, like the video was hard to answer.
Yeah.
I'll be honest. Yeah, I think the video is also this big. What is going on?
We need last minute stuff.
I totally understand. But it's good that you can speak.
Yeah. Thanks for letting me show.
Oh no, for sure. I really like it. I like the idea. Cross-chain communication was cheaper all it makes a lot of sense. Yeah, anyway, I'm sure this plug and play compatible is like any layer one, like which is EVM compatible.
Anything that's EVM compatible, so you can encode your call as a chain ID contract address, block hash, and validated return data, which is any EVM chain. Any validator that wants to run a verifier for that chain can. Validators don't have to run a verifier for a specific chain, but the only way for data from that chain to be validated is if 2/3 of the validators that choose what they want. And it's a two-step signing, so the validator can first commit that they are going to sign over this data. If they don't commit, that's fine. Once you have 2/3 of the validators that commits, you can then do a signature and technical press. And so that data would then be provable on the Ethereum.
We can have this on any Cosmos chain also. It's not only EVM subnet chain. You can have a coordinator from Cosmos chain subnet transited to this, and you can fetch data from an Ethereum chain.
I'm not a developer, so I'm just kind of mentally parse what's going on.
So we run a decentralized engine. Right now, both on the private and it's 2000. And each individual validator gets a participant share. They all sign request on chain and validators are aware of it. Each of the validators will post commitments to it. Once the commitment is posted, signature. So once there's been a request for data and you submit the commitment, you're required to also submit a signature. So once 2/3 of the signatures are submitted, aggregated, you get the final signature.
Okay, that's pretty good. Also, just wanted to understand like how you guys met, what your background is, where you guys are from.
Yeah. So we met on Discord. I was just like, hey, is anyone? I've never written a line on Lick and Go or Lick and Cosmos SDK. And I was like, yeah, I had this idea around like cross-chain Oracle, consensus, threshold signature. Posted to Discord. I was like, hey, is anyone?
So I've worked for like 2 years as a Cosmos SDK developer back in India.
the first time I did Denver. So I thought just that experience, I didn't have any intention of participating in the hackathon, but I thought the idea was so cool, so just joined it.
Day to day, I work on ERC 6551. So every NFT gets a public address. All the addresses is across chains. And so cross-chain data is really interesting. Now you can move the NFT which backs accounts to authorize execution of that account on any of the mainnet NFT that owns assets on XDC.
Okay. If you don't know how to continue yeah, now I go to San Jose State here. It's my master's from first year.
So like, when do you graduate in
2021.
We're the same batch.
Yeah. Where you from?
I'm from Pune, but I went to Pittsburgh.
Oh, that's great. Hyderabad.
Oh, nice. That's really Wait, do you know Ajay Krishna? Do you know Ajay Krishna?
No, I'm not with Hyderabad. I'm talking about I'm from Hyderabad.
Okay. That's pretty insane. And so you go to SJSU now. So when are you graduating now?
2025.
Spring. So you have a year. Do you plan to join Cosmos again?
I'm looking, but I want to start something on my own if I get a good idea. So probably that. If it's not like anything off my own, I'll probably join an organization like Ethical Foundation or just like that stuff. No.
Such a good. That's pretty good. Awesome, but nice meeting you guys.
Yeah,
this is
good.
See you guys around. Do you guys mind getting?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, of course. That way we can stay in touch, try to integrate on the XDC network. Like the way you guys showed is when you guys are going to productize it, we can have a conversation. Maybe if you could create like a group of for the three of us.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah. Awesome. Thank you so much. I go to University of graduating in 2024. Yeah, it's a long story. So when I was in India, I was working with a professor in UIUC, and he was. So I am essentially a protocol engineer, and they were building out a proof of stake system which XDC 1.0 sort of was back in the days. And we took that out of people, and now. Like I usually help with like the technical side of things. Whenever there are hackathons, like second year, graduating.
Sorry for the XDC guys, I guess.
No, not really. I mean, all the best. You too. Take care. I know some people in there's a guy, his name is Shivam. Yeah, he's actually from my school. Yeah, he's also an SJC. Good stuff. Take care. See you around. Yeah.
I was basically, this is hilarious.
It's so easy. Actually does this every single day. I wish I could. No one wanted to start. Why? Like, it's easy.
Something like one step, two steps.
Yeah, there's 75% you have no 80% of adolescents.
Wow. Oh, you look at that.
Yeah.